Hello, everyone. I hope you guys had a wonderful day and made some really good trades. And actually, not much happened today in GameStop, but I actually want to begin by thanking everyone in the community. Is actually yesterday marked my highest viewed video on my channel. I think we're at 5,600 views, and I've never had so many views on one single video, which is pretty impressive. The community is pretty funny. I'm reading all the sorts of comments. Some people were getting really excited for today, because of the possibility that Roaring Kitty had exercised his call options, and the market makers didn't have the shares to cash him out. Now, again, I don't know if he actually did exercise them. Some people are saying that he did. And I mean, if the market makers didn't have the shares, they would have gone in the open market to buy some today. And again, we were pretty lackluster day. Not much happened. So my best guess is either they had the shares or he didn't exercise his options. But again, it's we don't need to pump 60-70% one single day. Short interest is starting to build. I saw some people posting that, and that's good because we want to build the pot up, right? We want like poker, you want to put a lot of money in the pot. You want to get the shorts starting to build their positions here, thinking they're forming a big wall and that we won't be able to pass it. And if we spend weeks and months on end here, I'm okay with that, to be honest. And again, I'm still in my position around this area here. And I also have my personal position as well. So I have a portfolio position and then my own personal position right around 25 something dollars, $25.70. And I still do believe that we're going to get a very nice move higher. And where that's going to take us, it's to be determined. But I do like days where we go up 5-10%. I don't necessarily like the days the days that we gap up 40 to 200%, because that usually results in the price coming back down pretty quickly. Now, when we go up 10 to 15%, even 20% sometimes, it starts to build a nice base. People are able to catch up, pick up some stock, buy it at that level, and it forms nice support levels. Right now, we're trading nicely at the $28 to $30 range, or I guess you could say between the $20 range to the $30 range. So we're starting to see a nice little level build here. So I think that once we do get over the $30 hump and back up to the 40s, that we are going to see maybe some gamma squeeze, right? Maybe the market makers don't have the shares to cover the $30 strikes and the $40 strikes. And the higher we go, and again, next week, I believe there's people who are holding $125 calls. There's like 50,000 calls that are calling for $125 a share. So that's interesting. But again, I'm still following my Elliott wave count here. And you guys need to remember, I see a lot, some bearish people are saying, we're going back to $10. Now, we've corrected this whole cycle back down, right? And, this was when GME, GameStop, was not fundamentally sound. They had a lot of financial problems, and they were nearing bankruptcy. And that's why the hedge funds were shorting, right? It's because they were trying to crush it. And eventually, it blew up in their face. Now, the company is fundamentally sound. There still may be some shorts out there that are not shorting on fundamental reasons, maybe shorting because they think it's way too extended. But again, we know things that are really extended can continue to extend higher. And what happens when you erase bearish divergence and you continue up? Then in that case, it just goes in a wave 3. That's what I think that's coming either next week, in the coming weeks. All good things come to those who wait. So it's, we don't need to go too crazy here. And some people are, I saw someone bet, some people are making bets about how many halts we're going to get today. But I don't think we're going to get that many halts. I didn't think we are going to get so many halts today. And we actually didn't get any because the price didn't move. So it's pretty non-event day. But next week should be probably an action-packed week one, so we'll see what happens. So GameStop on the market cipher, again, still strong green money flow. I'll start off with the weekly. So the weekly is pretty much neutral to bullish here. We do have a bearish, hike in a sheet candle, but next week should be a nice one in my opinion. When we take a look at the daily time frame, you have green money flow increasing once again today, so that's good to see. You're continuing to see money flow into the asset. 4-hour time frame, you printed a green dot today, confirmation of a potential long, and then you got some bullish dual band strength index numbers. It's down a bit in the after hours, but again, this is a really non-event day for GME, down 2%. This stock does 10, 20, 30% days sometimes, up or down. So it can be very volatile. And if you don't have the stomach for it, I can understand that. It's not an easy hold if you're not used to these things. If you were in crypto and you trade altcoins, it's just another day in the office, right? So right now, 1-hour time frame. This one I'm liking a lot actually. We're starting to see the RSIs starting to expand here a little bit. You're starting to see money flow increase, momentum increase, and you have a trend reversal confirmation here with the nice little green dot on the 1 hour. Now you can dive into the smaller time frames again, and you can see, we're really just doing sideways chop. But it's when you get over to this chart here and you take a look at the pattern. To me, things are squeezing up into an apex. We're either gonna get a really big move up or a really big move towards the downside. Now, again, I favor the move towards the upside, not only because I'm biased and I have a long position on this name, but because we're coming up from an uptrend, right? You have a bullish trend right now, right? You went from $10, $9 for God's sakes, all the way to 65. You've had a big pullback because you got to correct the move. Now you're building up momentum once again. It's starting to slow down, but it's coming up to an apex. And the apex is usually, you're going to break up before the apex. So that's why I expect either a big move up or a big move down early on next week. And that's going to start a whole cascade of things. I don't know if it's going to turn, this stock into a big meme again, and it's already kind of a meme. Everyone keeps posting memes on Reddit. It's very enjoyable too, by the way. You should, if you don't, I'm gonna post this video in the Reddit, the subreddit for GME. But if you're not in the subreddit, you should join. There's some people are posting some really funny things. Some people are posting their positions, and some people are posting some really good fundamental analysis on the stock. The technicals of the market, right? So again, it's a fun read, and there's lots of smart people in there too. And anyways, so yeah, that's basically it. Daily time frame, we had this green cross. I'll be looking to see next week if we get a weekly confirmation, but you could see here, big money, smart money, whoever was long getting long here, they got long, we got a weekly green cross, and then it exploded towards the upside, right? These weekly green crosses are usually followed by upside in an uptrend. So I think we're in an uptrend now, although this price action is, it's not the nicest, but it's going up, right? We're making higher lows, and that's bullish, but we're also making some lower highs here. So a symmetrical triangle is starting to form, but a breakout is on the horizon. Okay, so that's it for me today. This is just a little bit of a GME update for those who actually enjoyed the video yesterday. I got so many views. I'm very motivated to keep doing these now. I know I was gonna make it I was only gonna make a few here and there, but if people are really enjoying them and they're showing so much support, I'm gonna keep making them. And again, I have a position in this name as well, so I also do enjoy doing analysis on names that I have. In the short term, that's about it. It was just really a non-event day. I think either this move is done, we got a 1, and now we're just gonna impulse out next week, right, in this wave 3. And if you do Elliott wave, a 3 of 3 moment or a 3 of 3 of 3 is extremely bullish, and this thing should just explode towards the upside. But again, I would like 10% days instead of one single 60 to 100% day. But again, if it's gonna damage the shorts and it's gonna cause a short squeeze, there's nothing I could really do about it, right? But hopefully we get some more upside next week. Let's go get our boys. Our boys are still waiting at 120. We gotta go save them and bring them home. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace.